My name is James Odendaal. I'm a barista competitor from South Africa, and this is Road to Nationals. So after we source coffees, we start running sets. So we kind of like start figuring out flow, how our set fits into the certain time frame we have, because we obviously only have 15 minutes, so we can't just talk forever and ever and ever. So we kind of start figuring out where we want to do what time we want to pull what shots, where we want to present certain things, where we want to start connecting with the judges. And all of these things are fundamental parts in a speech. So when we start prepping for comp, we kind of like, you have to find a training space. So for me, it's always the cafe. So I try to kind of like set everything up to emulate competition as closely as possible. So I'm using the same cups that I'm going to use in competition, all the extraction tools, all the distribution tools, everything I want to use in competition, I try to set it up here and as closely resemble competition every single time I practice. So when I get on stage, I don't feel unsure, I know exactly what I'm doing. So it looks very all over the place now, but once I start running sets, everything kind of like falls into place.
Is that a pink cup?
Yeah, so this is by a company called QA. So these are like developed sensory cups in a way. So this like flared white side is supposed to highlight, well, not supposed to, it does. It highlights the fruity acidity of the coffee, and then the pink side highlights the body and the sweetness. So it's kind of like a way in my set, I really want to connect with the judges in like a personal way. So having a cup that changes the perception of the coffee connects me to the judges in a way that's more personal. So earlier this year, I reached out to Weber Workshops, which is a company I've always really resonated with. Their brand philosophy was always something I really liked. And so I reached out, and I was lucky enough that they sent me a bunch of stuff to try out for this competition. It has been incredible testing them out, seeing how they work, and I've been having a lot of fun with them. And relationships like these are always like a fundamental part of competition. Competition tends to get very expensive, so every bit and everyone that believes in you helps. My coach always tells me is that how we practice is how we play. So I make sure I practice over and over and over and over again until when I get to competition, I come out and I actually compete. So other very important part of prepping for competition is obviously the ingredients we use. So in the espresso course, we're not allowed to add anything. That's just the clearest expression of the coffee served to judges in the most honest way we can. But with the milk course and the signature drink course, we get a little more room to explore. And that's what I love. So for the milk course, through the years, a lot of competitors have really like pushed the boundaries of what a milk drink can be. And when we prep for comp, we also try to do that. So with the coffee we chose, we tried to find a milk blend or milk processing method that fits our coffee the best. And the same with signature drinks, where we have to build everything. So we can choose different ways of exploring drinks. We make all our own ingredients, we experiment, we taste, and I think that's where we as baristas grow the most, because we see different potentials of the coffee, different expressions of the coffee, and being able to present all of that on the day of competition is something that's super cool. Then the last part of prepping for comp, or actually ending prep, is we call it flight week, where it's the last week we have before we actually have to step on stage. So that week, training usually tapers down a bit, but we start refining a lot more. And I think that's one of the most important aspects of it. And that's why a coach is important as well, because he can kind of like step back and have that third person's perspective on what you're doing, how you're presenting, how are you connecting with people. Sometimes we invite close friends over to come look at the sets we're doing, see how they feel out of people that are not in the coffee industry, how it connects to them. And finally then stepping on stage. This is Road to Nationals. See you on stage.